I'll turn Denmark into the greatest power in the world. I will unite Scandinavia, I will dominate the world trade, and I will also show you how to get the maximum number of companies in Victoria 3. But first, I'm releasing the OnlyFans at 10k. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But I'll do a mega campaign. You'd probably enjoy that more anyway. Now that any normal person clicked off the video, we can start playing Denmark. First, we need to get nationalism. Because then I'll be able to start annexing my personal unions in Schleswig-Holstein. Which will probably cause some problems with the Germans. So we should try getting some allies. And also some rivals in Germany. And I'm incorporating Iceland and Greenland. But not the other colonies. We have one over here in Africa. A little one in India. And those islands over here for some reason. Should probably build a port over here to connect them to the rest of my country. Now, as Denmark, we start with some pretty good laws. Interventionism, per capita taxation, property to women. But we are an oligarchy and we are on national supremacy. We'll be able to change that a bit later. For now, let's go from local to dedicated police force. Our industry is alright. Now, the big issue is that we don't really have a lot of resources at all. So we'll have to go get some. Probably from Africa. Since we start off with a pretty big navy. We'll start off with Benin because they have a lot of coal and iron. Okay, oil sides with Benin. And those guys who can't even get the front. I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, our units are just better. The Danish Empire expands. As Denmark, we can also form Scandinavia, I guess. But we need pan-nationalism for that. Okay, that will take a very long time. So we have time to prepare. Ooh, we could get cultural exclusion. Sure. Let's see if it works. I'm also conquering the Congo. Why? Because I can. And also because I want to get more interest. Thinking about it, we are a major power. So we could form our own power block. And I will have to do that for the things I want to do later. I'll do a trade league with external trade. Corporate charters. We can get our first company. And we can only get this one, the grain producers company. Okay, for now I'll get this, but I'll probably disband it later. I'm also taking Zanzibar. And that's because Oman never, but absolutely never defends it. They're attacked by someone else as well. They're attacked by Egypt. So I think it's a pretty good thing we attacked right now. Because later they might be a subject of Egypt. And we got nationalism. So now we can reduce the autonomy of Holstein. We'll do the same for Schleswig a bit later. Now I want Q9 so I can start colonizing quicker. Christian is our new king. Okay, what's the deal with you? You are cautious, that's very good, less infamy generation. And a political operator. You know what? I like you. Okay, fine, I'll build you a monument as well. Okay, so cultural exclusion was passed. Let's try to switch to homesteading. Although I don't really have great hopes for this one. Circation mass migration. Already you are getting mass migrations, huh? Well, that's not too bad. Oh, wait, what? What are the Spanish doing? They are trying to take over my colonies. Really? I really thought the Germans would be the first ones attacking me. But okay, I guess we can take like Spanish South Cameroon. That sounds pretty reasonable. And we can be calling in a lot of people by the looks of it. Okay, if we bring in France, we can actually open up a front with them. And they want to liberate Catalonia. Sure, I agree. Oh yeah, now you're getting worried all of a sudden. I think the French got discovered. Norway wants me to support their independence. How about a money transfer for that? Okay, sure, we'll do it. Big fan of Norwegian money. Unfortunately, homesteading fails. It was to be expected. I'll try to switch to protectionism. I like this one, it was pretty fun. And we can enforce all of our demands. We liberated Catalonia and Navarra. And also humiliated them. Feels pretty good. Okay, this is more of what I was expecting. And it doesn't really seem like we can bring anybody in this war. Oh, because everybody gets minus 100 from the Schleswig-Holstein question. I hate this. This is stupid. Should I try to switch everyone to skirmish infantry? That might be the only way to stand a chance. Now, question is, can they really attack me? Is the Prussian AI smart enough to get military access to any of those countries? Or will they try to naval invade me? I don't know. Actually, they are not really doing anything. France wants to get this treaty. Okay, I'm okay with this if you guarantee me. How about that? They declined that. Okay then. As you can see, we can deal with Prussia without you. They are too stupid to actually be a threat. And we are not getting protectionism. Seems like I just can't be passing any laws. How about healthcare? Denmark is surely known for that. Okay, you know what? The Germans will not be coming over here at all. So I might as well go back to conquering Africa. That feels better. I even demobilized my armies. There is absolutely no need to worry about the Prussians. We're just gonna be chilling a bit more and then white peace. This law we did manage to enact. You know, I think I'll make the Merina Kingdom my protectorate. It's a bit too much infamy to just annex them. Now with my navy away, the Germans could try to do a naval invasion. But I know they're not gonna do it. Q9. Our colonization should start picking up. Let's finally end the war with Prussia. And let's resolve the Schleswig-Holstein question once and for all. It's mine. It's all mine. Yes, it's really that simple. Right now, Egypt is basically at war with everybody. The East India Company, France, the Ottomans, and Britain. So we might as well jump in and take Sinai from them. After all, why not? And I'll also try to get world voting. It's a pretty small chance, but we might be able to do it. I took Eritrea as well, just couldn't help it. And looks like Shewa is actually unifying most of Ethiopia. Good for them, very good for them. I also conquered all of Somalia, by the way. Let's also reduce the autonomy of the Merina Kingdom. They deserve it. Could also get a foothold in South Africa by attacking Zulu. Yeah, sure, let's do that. Transfer state proposal. Dutch Togo in exchange for Ghana. No, I think that's a very bad deal. Anyway, back to South Africa. What I was trying to say is that attacking South Africa is not that good anymore. The gold mines are still here, of course, in Transvaal. However, now they start with a guarantee from Britain for 25 years. So maybe after that we'll be able to attack them. The Veld Protectorate. Wait, what? We got this journal entry to make Egypt our protectorate. Well, let's say I do that. What will happen next? This is interesting. I kinda wanna see what happens. Might do it. Might just do it. But we still need to wait for our truce to be over. Treaty of London. Very good treaty for us. I gave Britain investment rights, and in exchange they are guaranteeing my independence. So that hopefully means the Prussians will not try to attack us anymore. And finally we managed to get rid of oligarchy. We enacted world voting. Very, very different. False democracy. Shut up. No, it's not. We are literally the most democratic state in the world. This government should work. Ooh, now we could go for free trade. I think I want that. And speaking of trade, I should definitely build some more trade centers. Okay, so the Ottomans just took a big chunk of Egypt. I think they're most important states. So now if I try to make them a protectorate, it will be very, very cheap. So why not? Let's do it. Shewa will definitely join against me because I own this little piece of land in Ethiopia. But I don't really want to bother with them. So I'm just gonna give it to them. And we got free trade. Now let's try total separation. Sweden is proposing this treaty right here. And you know what? Sure, I'll do it. We can be good friends with Sweden. After all, I do plan to unify with them. And Egypt capitulated. Now this journal entry should complete. What does it do? Nothing very cool. We only get a bit more influence and prestige. I mean, it's not bad, I guess, but it's not amazing either. The rise of radicalism. Okay, I guess I'll support this movement, although they want to get rid of the king. And this guy is very cool, although he is a bit old. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Yeah, Britain and the US are fighting each other. But we don't care, we need to address something much more important. Which is Sokoto. It's time for you to give up some of your land. Okay, total separation as well. We got most of Sokoto, however there was a lot of infamy. And now we can finally establish a good company. This one that's actually special to Denmark. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Can't give them any industry rights, but I can give them investment rights. And the king is dead. Now this guy is in charge and I don't really like him all that much, but at least we can get a real marriage with him. Sure, Hanover. And I'll get more influence out of this. We can now invite Hamburg to our power block as well. And Bremen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Ottomans attack us, really now. Just so you know, I have allies. Let's see if you can fight Britain. You might actually be able to, because Britain didn't really send a lot of people over here. Okay, now things are starting to get going. The war is over, I humiliated them and I made them release Syria and Iraq. That's what they get for attacking me. Now I wanna do something very interesting. You see, when I conquered Sokoto, this state had a bunch of government administrations. And if I switch all of them to filing cabinets, we get over 1000 bureaucracy. So that means we can start surveying the Suez. Yeah, it will take a pretty long time. And we're gonna pay a lot for those government administrations. Oh, look at that, Ethiopia formed. Very nice, very, very nice. Let's make Egypt a puppet of ours. I mean, I protected you from the Ottomans, so you should really be grateful. We got ironclads, so we should upgrade everyone. We're also gonna upgrade to monitors whenever we get them. Now, Ethiopia, how would you like to also become a protectorate? I think you're gonna like it. I'm a pretty good overlord. Okay, we can build a Suez. Let's absolutely do it. It could give us up to 100 prestige. We have to build it. We definitely have to build it. Okay, we became a great power, which is very, very good for us. Now, I really want to research pan-nationalism. Because right now we are the only great power in Scandinavia. Sweden is only a major, and that means if the unification even starts, we'll be the only candidate, and we'll not have to worry about Sweden. However, yeah, my budget doesn't really like being a great power. Okay, what is going on over here? I didn't see such a confederacy since the game came out. Remember those times? Yeah, this is cool. Oh, and I almost forgot I'm fighting in Ethiopia. Yeah, I totally forgot that. Yeah, and the confederacy actually managed to break free. Those are now the official borders of North America. I love this game sometimes. Okay, and Syria will be annexed by Britain. What have I done? Okay, never mind. I backed down for only one state. Very smart move. Now we do have pan-nationalism. Will the unification process start now? I don't think so. because there are still countries in the region that don't have the tech, so we have to wait for them to get it before we can actually have fun. And you know what, I think I'll do this expedition. This guy will go. Britain wants to transfer a state. Let's see this. They give me Niger Delta and I give them South Cameroon. This is one of the best deals I've ever seen. I will absolutely take it. Our expedition into the Congo wilderness has proven successful. Now we get a bunch more prestige. Officially the Suez is here. We get even more prestige. And speaking of canals, since the US is the way it is, I'm sorry, but I can't help but laugh whenever I look over here. What even is this? Anyway, what I was trying to say is who's gonna connect the two oceans? Who's gonna build the Panama Canal? Well, I think it should be us. Very nice place for a canal over here. But we probably first need a port. Survey the isthmus. Only 12 months, okay, this is a bit quicker. Connecting the oceans. Now Britain, I wanna do it. Although now Britain will have a claim on Panama. Not really a big fan of this, you know. Let's start building our second canal. It will take a while. The Ottomans want Egypt back. No. I'll call in Britain. What are you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna back down. Okay, that makes sense. Anyway, let's go conquer in this region. Or I have a better idea. The British are not guaranteeing Transvaal anymore. They are still guaranteeing Orange, but not Transvaal. So that means we can annex them for only 26 infamy. Hope the British will not join. And no, they didn't. We can take all of Transvaal for ourselves and all the gold that comes with it. And they are back at it again in America. Can't wait for those borders to become even worse. Okay, Greece gave us a very good proposal. We're guaranteeing their independence and they're gonna give us 1k and investment rights. Sure. I like your style, Mr. Otto. Investment banks, that means another company. And I know exactly which one I'm gonna get. The Suez Canal Company. Of course, because the prosperity bonus will give us another company. And that will be amazing. And we're also getting better taxes. Oh, let's also commercialize agriculture. Yes, we connected the two oceans. We did it. Now it's time to switch to steel frame buildings. It's also time to get shortages. And to resolve them, of course. The law was passed. But I can't really get this Suez Canal Company to be profitable enough. Maybe I should give them industry rights on shipyards. Okay, fine. Okay, we're doing it now. We're doing it. No, we're not. No, we're not doing it. But maybe we are, but maybe not. I don't know, I'll just wait and see what happens. I invite El Salvador in the power block. You know what, sure, come on in. Our power block is pretty cohesive right now. I like to see it. And we did it. We got the prosperity modifier. Now we can establish another company. And I could go for the Panama Canal Company, which is pretty much the same as the Suez one. It will be a pain to make it profitable, but sure, I'll try it. What can go wrong? We can hold a grand exhibition. I'll do it. It will take another 5 years, but hopefully it's gonna be worth it. Okay, and for some reason I didn't really get any notification to tell me this is done and we can launch the unification of Scandinavia. Sweden is on our side and Finland and Norway I don't think they can take sides because they are puppets and stuff. So we'll probably just have to launch the unification play. Well, let's just see what happens. Okay, we just annexed the entirety of Sweden and Norway is now our puppet and we'll be fighting Finland and Lubeck. Hopefully nobody else joins, although Prussia might. Okay, thankfully it looks like this war is gonna be alright. And for some reason I don't have the Swedish states incorporated. Although I did technically unify with them, so that's pretty stupid. But I think we did inherit Sweden's debt, so that's fun. We did it, we unified with everyone. Finland still exists over here though, but we don't care. We only care about uniting Scandinavia. And yes, Finnish people should also become citizens. There we go, what a beautiful union. The Kalmar Union. Oh, and Austria also took South Germany. I think what I've done over here just resolved the Schleswig-Holstein question. I don't know how I feel about this golden color though. I think I like Denmark's dark red a bit better. But whatever, it doesn't matter. What matters is our GDP going up like crazy. And we can get another mandate for our power block. We're gonna get companies too, which gives us another free company charter, which is not very cool. However, at level 3 it will give us another company, and that will be a big deal. But that's 4 years away. The Paris Commune. Didn't see this in a long time. Maybe it will be successful, I don't know. The Netherlands is also in a civil war. So how about we take their colonies? Can't take all of them because some colonies went to the revolt actually. I'm kinda getting to the point where I have too much construction to actually deal with. So I think I'll switch from interventionism to laissez-faire. The Panama Canal Company reached the prosperity as well. So we can get another company. This would be the 5th one. It's a bit insane, yes. LKAB. I'll get this one. Because it's another unique company in Sweden this time. Let's invite Hanover, the power block as well. We had the greatest exhibition. There we go. Plus another 100 prestige. Finally, another mandate available. We can go for companies 3. Yes, that means another company. How many more can we get? I think this is also a unique company. So let's get it. Why not? Although it is a bit less prosperous. It has a cool logo. That's all that matters. And we enacted laissez-faire. Sad part is that we can't add monopolies in our companies anymore. Good part is that I don't have to worry about about so much construction. Let's also finally get rid of Portugal's colonies. I can't stand them anymore. Ooh, Italy is trying to unify. They might actually do it. This war against Portugal was a lot of infamy, but it was also worth it. Look at those beautiful borders. I didn't think I was able to do this, but I actually got universal suffrage. And now we can do something even better. And that is getting corporate state. This will give us another free company. Yes, I really need that many companies. And there we go, we got corporate state. So another company, of course. Sure, we can get Nokia. That's a pretty good unique one. And yeah, the only companies you can get from now on are through tech. I think we can get another 2. And I will get the max number of companies, don't you worry. And we also completely changed colors once again. Also, funny thing, our ruler is actually a historical character. And not only that, he's also an executive of one of the companies. Yes, we are ruled by companies. And our people couldn't be happier. Yes, another one please. Let's get Scandinavian minerals. Java wants to become a protectorate if I help them in the revolt. Sure. Oh yeah, and the Dutch East Indies kind of collapsed. But as you can see, that is giving us some more opportunities over here. I managed to get multiculturalism. Amazing. Now our migration should go a bit crazy probably. Even crazier if I also open the borders completely. And I will. This way we can also complete the new Colossus journal entry. And I also managed to get all those guys in my power block over in Indonesia. Very nice. We keep expanding. 13k a week. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, and for some reason those guys in Central America also want to join. And Catalonia, okay, this is a big one. Welcome to our power block and our market. No migration controls. Open arms, yeah, that's right. Another 25% migration attraction permanently. Now I'll change the government and get the Labour Party, because they actually want to get the children in schools. The Russians decided to join against me in some random war in Africa, and so I'll have to teach them a lesson by taking the rest of Finland from them. Ah yes, much better. We can increase our education investment, very cool. I will do that. It's 100% worth it. And we can get graduated taxation. I will try it. Seems like a pretty good idea. More money is never bad. Macroeconomics. Yes, that means we can get our last company. Yes, it's actually the last one. Let's see, which one should we choose? I'm thinking this premium home goods company, because it will have a pretty high productivity and we don't have any company producing those goods. So sure, let's do it. I think there are also some other unique companies in Scandinavia, but I can't be bothered right now. Maybe we'll change them around later. But for now, those are our 9 companies. This is the max number of companies you can get in the current version of the game. 5 companies from tech, 1 company from corporate state, 1 from the power block, and another 2 for the Suez and Panama canals. A pretty big amount of companies, I have to say. A dubious claim. Yes, very dubious indeed. The British want to take over Sinai all of a sudden. No, that is not allowed. I really don't care, you are the most powerful country in the world. You are not taking my Suez Canal. In fact, I will make an alliance with the French to make sure I will not get attacked. And we conquered all the independent countries over here in this region. Now there is only Orange and those guys in the Lake Victoria region which are still independent. But I'll leave them be for now. Emphasis on for now. Our place in the sun, okay. We get 100 more prestige because we colonized a lot of Africa. Very nice, actually, very nice. Did India become independent? Yes, they did. Very good for them. Yeah, Britain took a big hit to their economy, but they are probably gonna come back. They are Britain after all. Wait, what? The Americans are trying to conquer Egypt now. The British are in the war, so I don't know if they're gonna succeed or not. Honestly, I hope not. I don't really want an expansionist America right at my border. Oh yeah, graduated taxation. I love money. Let's actually get workers protection. Finally, we can start building a skyscraper. Okay, thankfully the Ottomans kept Egypt. I don't really have that much infamy anymore, so it's time to start the Great Annexation, where I'm going to annex most of my subjects, starting with Egypt. They accepted, very nice of them, very nice. Next, I'll go for Ethiopia. I'll give them a bit of land, like Amhara, and that's enough. That's enough to annex them for just 7 infamy. We'll have to fight a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Now, I don't think I'll be able to annex anybody else after they saw what happened, but it's fine. Egypt and Ethiopia were my biggest subjects. Now I really hope we can connect our 2 big colonies in Africa, because the British are also colonizing over here and they are colonizing pretty damn fast, so I am a bit scared. But whatever happens, we get workers protection. Get me women's suffrage. Yeah, sure. Okay, we just overtook Britain in GDP. Great accomplishment. It's mostly because they lost India, to be honest. But hey, a win is a win. Let's now build a skyscraper right here in Copenhagen. We want it to be a trade nexus, because right now we're doing a lot of trade. A lot of trade and very profitable. Look at our trade advantages everywhere. It's amazing. We're almost there. And that's it. We have officially connected our colonies in Africa. Unfortunately, British East Africa managed to shield off all those Lake Victoria countries. And we got women's suffrage. What are we doing next? I really like those laws actually. The only thing I would change is social security maybe. Let's get old age pension. The colonization of Africa has been completed. This is what we got. So I guess now we can reduce the institution. And how about to increase the worker safety? Seems like a good idea. And the law fails. Womp womp, no pensions. No one deserves any welfare. Now I'm actually wondering, can I get to 1 billion GDP this game? I am getting a lot of migrants from everywhere, so population will probably not be a problem. And I have a lot of resources, so yeah, at this point I think if I just let the game running, I'll probably get to 1 billion without having to do anything whatsoever. So India attacked me because they want Java, and to respond to them I called in Britain, Italy and the USA. Let's see if they can handle all this. Maybe they will just give up. No, they actually want to fight. Okay, but since I'm fighting on the same side as Britain, I will take advantage of that and I will attack the Ottomans. The British always support the Ottomans, always. But since now we are fighting on the same side, they can't support them anymore. The Ottomans still keeping Egypt didn't really sit right with me. We did it, we finally did it. 1 billion GDP. Us Scandinavia. Now I really need to stop because the game is running extremely slow. Let's take a look at the rest of the world. As we can see, Europe is looking pretty interesting. Germany didn't form whatsoever. Austria did take over the south part of Germany, but they lost the Italian territory and Galicia, Lodomeria. Italy is looking very weird. We did kind of dismantle Spain. We all know how Africa is looking like. We are dominating it. India is free. Britain took a very big chunk of China. That's probably why they have such a big GDP actually. Indonesia is also free. South America is looking interesting. Peru, Bolivia actually managed to survive. And Chile took over Patagonia. And North America, yeah, North America. I really don't know what to say about this. Anyway, let's go back to us. Greatest power in the world by prestige. Greatest by GDP as well, great standard of living, huge population. Also our power block did grow quite a lot. We got Persia in, all those little German states, and we also got a couple people from the Americas, as you can see. We are doing amazing. And so are our companies, as you can see, a lot of profit, a lot of profit. Our forestry company, for example, is the second company in the world, just below the East India Company. Yeah, out of the 10 most profitable companies in the world, 5 of them are ours. Pretty nice. We also have a lot of cultures in our country, and I mean a lot. We also got a lot of migration. You might not be able to see it right now in the culture map mode, but if we go to the religious overview, yeah, things are complicated over here. Yeah, overall I would say we did pretty well. Those are our laws, our institutions, and also our many companies. Yes, 9 of them. The max number you can get in the current version of the game. So if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Victoria 3 A to Z. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.